on the productivity and how we can get there, I like to take it this way. Sometimes we pretend that we live in a huge country with intractable problems. We are a total of about 25 million people. The whole government payroll is about 1 million people. Okay, Ghana is a small country, even in Africa. Okay, the whole income of Ghana is the income of 2 multinationals. All right, we need to put things in perspective. The things that we tend to sit around and pretend as if they cannot be solved are really not difficult.
So what would it take to solve them?
It will take bold leadership. That's one. And 2, using the right people at the right times and not managing the whole economy on the lowest common denominator, on those who we say don't understand things, and so we must find a way to do things for them. Excuse me, but the gentleman who was talking about workers don't have transport, they don't have health, they don't have this, that is fine. But when you sign up to do a job, you are not asking for somebody to finance your life.
You're talking about Mr. Carriwell of the General
Yes, and we need to speak to these things, because you know what? We will not develop. We will not get to 8% if we keep this whole situation of paying people above what they are producing. It's economics, it's 1 + 1. We are not there yet. So first thing is this: the problems we have in this country are not serious. If we have bold leadership and determined to deal with it, we'll deal with it. The whole income of Ghana, GDP, is 2 people's income in the States. We bought a presidential jet and we had a whole issue about it. There are medium-sized companies with 3-4 jets. So we tend to overblow things in this country and we sit around them forever.
So
and
for
never
it's
solve
bold
them.
leadership?
Bold leadership, using the right people at the right time, and not running the country on the lowest common denominator. Then the issue of productivity, we need to get this right. It's economics. It's like gravity. If you pay people more than they are delivering, you will run at a crunch and you will continue to have strikes. The way to do it is government should get out of the things it can get out of and focus on the things it has to do. Security, municipal services, and law enforcement.
This is the status quo. My name is Kojo Oponkroma. My guests have been speaking to the subject of better managing our labor issues. We've just got
management. There's something called resource outlay. For every job, there's what is the reasonable outlay. Somebody, say you're going from here to Cape Coast, maybe you use 20 gallons, somebody will use 22, somebody will use 18. Productivity is making sure you are effective at what you do at the least resource. It's easy to measure. Now, until we measure that and we pay people according to that and tell them the hard truth, we will really not achieve the things we are dreaming of. So we should not pretend as if it is an impossible thing to do. We must start as much as possible applying the principles that have worked for others on ourselves.